Are we going?
We're going.
All right, we're going. What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. I want to give a huge shout out to Brunt Work Boots. They sent us these 8-inch marine comp toe waterproof boots last year, and I've been wearing the heck out of them. You guys see them in all of my posts. You guys know I love these boots. They withstand the test of time. I'm out here working on this gravel, working in the shop, wearing them to my day job, and they hooked it up with a new pair of vast binder boots. So they also sent us a set of heat wave sunglasses. So now I look good, right? Shout out to Brunt. They sent us these boots. They're very durable. They're very comfortable. They're ready to go pretty much out of the box. If you guys want to try a set of these boots, you can use my code or scan this QR code and save $10 off your first order. They're already really reasonably priced. They're really comfortable, and if you guys don't like them, to send them back if you didn't want to wear them and stuff. But I'm telling you right now, you're probably not going to, because these boots are comfortable as hell. I wear mine every day for work at my day job and work up here at the shop. And you guys know I'm up here till 3 a.m., 4 a.m. And the last thing I want to have on my feet is some uncomfortable shoes. A nice sole inside of them is called the Brunt cushion. This boot has it as well. And then you can see the bottom of them. They got some great grip on there, so you're not sliding all the way around. I really wanted to try these out because I love the strings. They've been holding up really well and all that. The aglets don't tear. You got all of the kind of it's just real leather. You got the Brunt composite toe on here and everything, and man, I'm telling you, they are really comfortable and really durable. So we wanted to try the Western style because y'all see I wear my cowboy boots too. You know I don't play about those, so we got these to try out. And if you guys are looking for a pair of boots, man, try Brunt. Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we'll be talking about the new build, the Hurricane 6-shooter. For the OGs that have been around the channel for a long time, you guys know that I started off with a V6, and here we are back again, but this is a 3.5 V6. So this car is very old, it's torn apart, and it's in pieces, but that's what today's video is about, is talking about the potential it has and the new direction that we're going in for the Hurricane build. As I stated, the interior on this car is completely gutted. There's not much of anything left, to be honest, but that's for a good reason. The Hurricane engine is not staying in my Hellcat, and it's been sitting for a long while now, even before we had put the Hurricane engine in it. Now, we picked up the other car just so we could have a clean slate to start with and get my Hellcat back up and running with that Dart engine that we had rebuilt by KPE Racing in Wichita Falls. So everything that the Hurricane engine used, from the Motec to the engine, the cradle, fuel system, all of that is going in the other car. And we made some great partnerships to get ready to custom fabricate our first turbo kit. So I think this thing will make a lot of power. When we got the car to Michigan, it was just kind of put together with all of the factory stuff so that it would run for the event. But we ended up getting some help from our buddies over at 5 O'Clock Garage, Austin, and Vet Lab to get the car where we needed it to be at, so we can go out here and try to be competitive. But we didn't have that much time, and it was a rush just to make it to the starting line. That being said, we can make it pretty special by maybe making it all-wheel drive, since I still have that transfer case that we were going to use on the Jeep. However, I know that we're going to be custom fabricating a turbo kit so that we can make some great power out of these Hurricane engines. They've already been out here running some great times, and we got a lot of other electrical components that we can put on here to control the Motec system better. And that's why I'm really excited for this project, because it's something different, something unique, and it'll be pretty rowdy once we get it all put together. You were wondering about what I was talking about as far as my engine for my car. This is my engine. This is a Dart 411. Sorry, almost said 426. We have AFR cylinder heads, stock lifters, AED lifter trays, custom JE pistons, boost line, rods. You guys can see them in there. Those are the rods, Ultra boost line rods. And we have a billet Molnar crank in here. Like I said, AFR cylinder heads with the Moto Works valve covers. They have the Luckey Racing etched in on there. Upgraded Beehive valve springs and retainers, titanium retainers, upgraded valves, O-ring on the on the head and on the block itself. We'll be running some copper head gaskets. So I haven't had any time to put my engine together. Oh yeah, and we have a custom cam from Mish. So shout out to Mish and Mike and those guys over there. And you guys see the P1 head studs. Those things are the best of the best that P1 has to offer as far as head studs for the Gen 3 Hemi. So we got a lot of awesome stuff going on with this. I just haven't had any time to slap it together because I'm, trying to get everybody else's stuff done, but that's coming. So literally right after the event, I got straight to work. I've had so many cars to work on. I mean, it's been pretty insane, but it's also like a really big blessing. But everything from 6.4 shakers to Trackhawks to, SRT Durangos and SRT Jeeps, SRT Scat Packs, engine swaps, cam jobs, just tuning for E85. I'm really doing everything that I can to try to make this dream that I have of, running a performance shop and stuff work. I've been working on this Max Jacks lift, which only goes up 4.5 feet. And I mean, late nights till 3 a.m., 4 a.m. I barely get to see my son unless they come up to the shop. I mean, if I don't put the work in, then who will? And this is something that we really, really want. And we appreciate everybody that has been supporting and is supporting us for, as long as you guys have. And I can't wait for the future. But we got a lot of new projects, a lot of new clips of cars you guys haven't seen on the channel, are shown kind of here, like this blue Charger that I'm, tearing apart. This is going to be a no prep build, so something for backside or, street action and stuff like that. But a lot of the cars that I ended up working on came from other shops that messed them up completely and kind of screwed the customers over. And I've just been left to pick up the pieces with, the bolts that I've been missing or stuff and try to get them back together. Or some stuff like this black Charger that's a swap. I mean, it was hell to work on. It stayed on my lift for a week and put me, days behind on other builds. And I've had to order special tools and, all other kinds of different stuff. But that's a part of it, man, and that's what makes me, I feel like, different from everyone else is I'm going to go the extra mile to fix stuff the right way, put it back with the proper bolts that it needs, and get people's cars up and running, and that Luckey chop that everybody knows me for. And this Jeep was very special to me because I've had it for a long while and it came together beautifully. All right, so this is the Jeep. I just finished it. Still having some stuff where I gotta check it out, but it's pretty sick. Oh, let's try again. sounds pretty freaking sweet. And I built this. So we had the short block put together by KPE Racing, which is the people who are going to be doing all of the, who does all of my engine machining and assembly for the short blocks. And I put the cam in, cylinder heads. This thing is on flex fuel, and everything else for the cam kit. It's my custom cam, my specs. And I think it came out pretty sick. So we'll get this thing on the dyno here soon. We'll get Gio's car's brake line fixed and then get his on the dyno as well. We'll get that Hurricane swap done and get that on the dyno. I think that's going to make some pretty good jam. Fix my car up, put that together, get that on the dyno. Get both of those scat packs done, get them on the dyno as well, make some good power. Same thing with this one, same thing with the Jeep, same thing with the Vet. If you guys are excited for that, I'm going to be making some more consistent videos here. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. But shout out to everybody who's been rocking with us from this point. I'm telling you, it's only going to get better from here, and I'm really excited, and I hope everybody else is excited, because we're about to go out here and bust some ass and, you know what I'm saying, make some statements. So be ready, and I'll catch you guys in the next upload.